What is good, folks, and welcome back to another episode of Bitsgap Education and Profits, the series that I run every single week where I show you my passive income profits which have helped me retire at the age of 30 using the Bitsgap cryptocurrency and Bitcoin trading bot. People, we cannot ignore the elephant in the room. We cannot ignore the pink elephant in the room. The markets have crashed around 30% plus. It does not look good, okay? We reached above 60,000 USD per BTC. I think we even got up to around 64, and we hit a low of around 30,000 USD just yesterday. If you're someone out there like me that's holding a lot of BTC, Ethereum, BNB, or any real coin, to be honest, in the crypto space, and you haven't been taking regular profits along the way, you're gonna be feeling pretty sick about seeing your portfolio value at the moment. That is why having an automated trading bot like Bitsgap, where you can take regular, daily, and weekly and monthly profits all of the time, is so important, because when this does happen and you see that depreciation in your entire portfolio, long-term value there, you don't feel so bad because you have actually been taking profits into USDT or perhaps reinvesting into altcoins at prices that are acceptable for you. For those of you that are thinking to yourself, well, is Bitsgap only profitable in the bull run? Absolutely not. You've got to understand, whilst I haven't made any videos yet about futures on Bitsgap, there is a futures section which you can run through Binance, of course, and any other exchange that you can connect, where you can short the market and you can long the market. So you can definitely be profitable if you do have experience in leverage and futures trading using Bitsgap. I do also highly recommend that you attend every Thursday's webinar which Bitsgap does run. I'll have to double check the time, but it is 4 p.m. GMT here in the UK, and you can also watch the replay if you don't make it in time to learn a bit more about Bitsgap. Now, I've been running my bot actively from 2020, and I can honestly say, even with the 30% correction in the prices, most of my 15 bots are still active and in profit. There are actually only 2 bots, which I'm going to show you in this video, which did enter a range, but because there were profits building up on those bots, I managed to still close them down in profit, and I just reopened them with the new market conditions to continue to make them active and to continue farming my quote currencies in BTC. Let's now have a bit of a chat to Karina about one of her strategies for maintaining profits in this bear market. I don't want to call it a bear market, but let's face it, we are definitely in some bearish conditions. I think overall the bull market is still not over, and look, I'm honestly predicting a 30K bottom, and we're going 60 to 80K from here. And if you're not signed up to Bitsgap yet, what are you doing? It's free to sign up, and you get 2 weeks free of a premium trial with the affiliate link at the top of the description of this video, and you will also be supporting the channel when you do that. Karina herself also has some really nice videos on Bitsgap technical analysis trading, among some other really good beginner content on cryptocurrency. So she's really close to those 1,000 subscribers. So do us a big one and head on over to her channel after you watch this video and give her a subscription as well. All right, folks, so we got Boho Crypto Girl over here now on the channel. Now, I'm just gonna ask you the question right now. How would you, I guess, talk to a beginner who's maybe, or even an intermediate really, who has just started up with Bitsgap? You know, they've gotten in sort of at the peak of the sort of, I wanna say the first leg of this sort of longer term bull market, and they've experienced this 30% correction like all of us. They're seeing a few of their bots in the red. They're feeling a little bit concerned. What can you, I suppose, say to those people in a few words just to give them a bit of support going forward?
If you've chosen 2 currencies that you would have been holding on to anyways without trading them, then you need to know that if you were holding these 2 currencies, you would probably be down a lot more now than if you were trading. So because this bot is doing quick scalping trades along the way, which means it's making very fast short trades, whether the price is going up or whether the price is going down, it's making profitable trades. So if you are just holding, say for example, Cardano and BTC for example, then you would see probably a 40%, maybe let's say for example 40% decrease in value in your portfolio. But what the bot does, so the price is not, it's not linear, it's not going to go down like that. Instead it's going to go like that until it gets here. So with these fluctuations in price, the bot is actually making profitable trades along the way, and then this money is going straight into your wallet. So all of the profits they're not going somewhere on the bot, they're going straight into your account, into your wallet. And so if you do the maths, by the time you get down here, instead of being minus 40%, you might only be minus 22, 23%. So that is something to consider. If you see that your portfolio or your bots, if you see your bots under change are going into the minus red, then know that it probably would have been a bigger minus number if you were just holding onto those coins.
Makes a lot of sense. Thanks, Boho Crypto. Make sure you head on over to the channel. I'll leave a link for her video. It's at the top of the description of this video. Cheers.
Thank you. On my channel, I have a video that explains this in a lot more detail, so you can head over there and check it out.
We'll leave it right here. Alrighty folks, so we are on bitsgap.com/bot. Make sure as well folks, if you're not signed up to Binance, I'll also leave a link for that one at the top of the description. That's my exchange of choice when using Bitsgap. If you are from the US, however, and you are having trouble using Binance, which you more than likely will, then the next best exchange that I do recommend is Kucoin, okay? So Kucoin exchange is a solid secondary choice as well for US users, okay? So let's have a bit of a scroll down, and before we do wrap up this video, let's just take a bit of a look. So as you can see, you know, even despite the 30% knockback over the last week, my bots are definitely more or less in a profit, still in the green, and there have been a couple that I have reopened. If you will notice here, I've actually closed down all my USDT bots. Now, I know in order to change them for BTC. Now, I know the risk does come in there where if I'm choosing BTC quote currency against an altcoin, if BTC has a massive pump, say to 50K, and the altcoins get left behind, then my bots will be in the negative, but I'm just taking a bit of a risk there, okay? I'm just finding it maybe a good time to sort of open up some more BTC positions as the quote currency over USDT, and I'm kind of trying to pick altcoins which I think are sort of preparing themselves for maybe a bit of a parabolic move to the upside, because let's face it, altcoins have been getting absolutely carnaged lately, okay? It's been absolute carnage. So let's just take a bit of a look. So the first thing I want to show you folks is the spot history. I'm going to show you the two bots that I actually did close yesterday. Now these two, as you can see, 19th of May 536, 19th of May 537, both closed. These two bots were in a range, okay? The Elron BTC and the DOT BTC, all right? Now these had been making me some nice profits for just over 2 months, okay? The bot profit on the Elron was 25% and the bot profit on the DOT was 25%. The overall change was almost 9% on the DOT, and the overall change was 7% on the Elron. So the overall change in investment, yes, it did get knocked down a bit. Didn't have stop losses running on those ones, okay? Just because I'm confident in those altcoin pairs. Because the trouble is, when I put a stop loss in sometimes with these altcoin pairs that I'm feeling more confident with, often what can happen, and from experience, is that the stop loss can get tickled, I'll get kicked out, and then there'll be a parabolic move to the upside, and I'll miss out on taking those gains running up. So the only time where I personally run a stop loss is if I'm sort of using an altcoin that is maybe a bit new or has some extreme volatility or is showing some really good sort of back-tested results for the month, but there is also a chance that it could be a pump and dump, okay? So the stop loss on Bitsgap I use to protect me from the negative effects of a pump and dump. But otherwise, guys, I'm not running a stop loss because I don't like getting kicked out. I'm not telling you not to run a stop loss, but that's just what has been working out for me, and I've been profitable, significantly profitable, every single month for the last 7 months, okay? So it's been working for me, but it's not the only strategy that does work. So now, as I said, I did close these two bots down because they both ended up in a positive investment change, but they were still both in a range out of my 15 bots that I had. So I closed down Elron BTC, I closed DOT BTC, and I reopened DOT, and I opened Matic instead of Elron. So that's where, if we go back to the original 12, guys, even with my active bots, I'm still up 10.99%. That is not bad considering that 30% dump, because I personally think we are pretty much going to consolidate for a bit before turning to the upside, and I think 100K is still on the cards this year, and altcoins will follow when BTC does consolidate. So as you can see, it's right here, the information, 18 hours, 37 minutes ago. Matic BTC, I opened it up. It's minus 3.19%. Not concerned there because Polygon, massively bullish on that one. And DOT, as we know, we don't even need to give that one an intro, but it's already up 0.87% in 18 hours and 39 minutes. I've got 70 grids on the Matic and 60 grids on the DOT. Cardano is one that I'm really adding a lot more to, okay? So initial investment of 0.25 BTC on that one, down 0.58%, all right, running for 18 hours and 42 2 minutes, but Cardano I am confident with. And guys, I'm not going to sort of spend too much more time on this video. I really just wanted to, I guess, express the ideas and the facts that just because the market conditions are bearish, it does not mean you can't be profitable on Bitsgap. Bitsgap is profitable among all conditions, all market conditions, and especially if you know how to short the market and long the market, then you are going to be a winner. And when you do have these big pullbacks, the people, like I said already, you know, the people that are only holding big bags of crypto are just watching those unrealized gains and losses go up and down, right? They're going to feel a bit sick, okay, because they didn't take those profits when they're at the peak, all right? But that's why if you have Bitsgap, you take profits, like I've already said, each day, each week, each month, whether that's for living expenses or reinvesting in alts or maybe the stock market or anything at all, you're gonna feel a lot better with these bigger pullbacks, which are a natural part of the sort of BTC, you know, the BTC market cycles and its overall existence and just crypto in general, guys. It's a nice wake-up call, okay? So my best performer, ZIL BTC, up 50%, 0.02 initial investment, 4 months, 11 days, average of 0.44% per day, running on 80 grids. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, so that is all I have for you in today's video. If you enjoyed the content today, make sure you do like this video and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. And also, don't forget to sign up with the link in the description to get started with Bitsgap today for your 2-week free premium trial. Also, I've got a free Telegram group where there are many average Joes just like me in the group, and we are talking about the best ways to be profitable in the short, medium, and long term on Bitsgap. So make sure you get amongst that one as well. That's going to be in the description of this video as well. And make sure you head on over to Boho Crypto Girl's channel. She's just a few subs away from that 1K, so that would really make her day if you get on over there and be her 1,000th subscriber. And also make sure you head on over to the Bitsgap YouTube. There are great free webinars running every single Thursday at 4 p.m. GMT. Some great content on there, as well as some other videos to sort of make you understand Bitsgap better, guys. Free education in order to make you passive income on a regular basis in the short, medium, and long term. So from wherever you're watching from in the world, have a great one and a profitable one, and we'll catch you in the next video. Cheers.